So here we are again. Thanks for watching to the comparison between two new pieces of Pioneer gear, which is the XDJ-RR by Pioneer in a new price range of about 1100 euros, and this is the XDJ-RX2 by Pioneer, which has been out for a little over a year, maybe a little bit more now. And the reason that we're comparing these two is because the RR is the toned down version of the RX2. So for a lot of our talents, it's very interesting to know how they hold against each other, because this is the choice that you're going to make when you're going to decide to buy a standalone piece of DJ gear. For a lot of you, it's going to be the first, and it's a big step from the smaller and cheaper controllers to buy standalone DJ gear. Many of our talents buy something like this, so we're going to see which one we would actually advise you to buy. So what's the big difference and what is new about the XDJ-RR?
Well, it's funny, but there's nothing new about the RR. If you look at it specs wise, it has nothing new to beat the RX2. It is really a toned down version of the RX2. So I think it's more interesting to see what is left off on this one that you might find important in your DJing.
Yeah, we have a price difference of about 600 euros. So for some it's a lot. And what is better about this thing? Well, especially the price. Actually only the price, because what they took away is, for instance, the touchscreen of the RX2. So to find a song which pops up in your head and you want to find the title, here you can just type it in really quickly, and speed is what you're looking for when you're spinning, of course. And here you have to turn this knob to find the letters in the alphabet, which is much harder. So that's a big difference.
It's very slow.
Something else you want to mention?
Yeah, if you take it downwards, it looks pretty similar, but there are some very different things. The layout of this one is smaller, so the mixer setting is smaller. The distance between the knobs is smaller, and instead of having knobs here, you have switches. And I don't like the switches.
For the effects.
Yeah, for the effects. It's not as hands-on as turning a knob.
Yeah.
So I don't like that about the
Also,
RR.
what we discussed in the review in the battle with the DDJ-400 is that this one has no booth exit,
yeah,
no booth
I think that's
sound
a real miss.
part, and that it's a real big difference. If you want to play live at a party and you connect your own DJ booth speaker to your gear, of course the RX2 has many features here and a lot ins and outs, which is great. And here
connectivity
miss a lot, and especially the booth. That's a real miss for the RR.
Yeah, RR. So
and of course also the size of the whole thing means that it has a little bit more body when you're performing, and you also, of course, looks matter when you're spinning. And here you see that the jog wheel is much bigger, so adjusting the beats and syncing the beats is just feeling better with this one than with this one. It's a big difference.
Yeah, if we go downwards, we see the pads that control hot cues or auto loops.
They don't see it, you have to keep it higher.
I have to keep it. Here it is, these one. You see 4 on each side, and there's 8 on that one. Now, this does have the option to use 8 hard cues, but it's under the shift button. So you will have to select that to get to the next row of hard cues, and we really don't like those kind of functions. Because it's not convenient, and you will make mistakes really quickly if it's not set on the right bank. So we don't like to do extra things when we're playing.
Nope.
And that's why we like the 8 hard cues on that one.
Yeah, we got 8. You don't have to shift banks.
Yeah, it's got more effects on it, and those are the main differences between these models. And I think my feeling is, if you really are pressed by financial, like you don't just have that money, then I would consider this one. Of course, it's not a bad product, but if you can save the money or wait a little longer, then this is a serious upgrade. And I'm afraid that if you buy this one and then you get to play on that one, you will find it different in a way that this is so much better that you are like, oh damn, I should have bought that in the first place.
It's worth the price difference, definitely.
Yeah, so I understand Pioneer, of course they have to make it cheaper and take things off, or else it would be like the same model but cheaper. But they've taken so many important things off that I feel this way.
Yeah, we definitely support the RX2 when it comes to the battle with the XDJ-RR. Yeah, well, we do want to know your opinion and your comments to this review, so please ask questions and we will stay in contact with you, and we want to know your thoughts and we'll react to that. So thanks for watching, and we'll keep in touch.